What's new, LC crew? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, today we're going to be visiting a brand new noodle restaurant that opened in Chinatown, or at least is semi-new at the time of recording, that I'm pretty excited to try out. I've seen a couple of videos of it on Instagram, so I'm curious to know if it's really as good as they're making it out to be. I will say I haven't really had a miss at Chinatown as of yet, so pretty excited. Enough talking. Let's head out to this noodle and bao spot called Licious. Let's go. So we are here at Licious Noodles and Bao. This is a place that hasn't been open for too long, apparently, here in Chinatown. I actually have never heard of it. I saw it recently. It's been getting a little bit of hype with different people from Instagram and different people from TikTok and different influencers. So I thought, hey, you know what? This place looks really good. Being completely sincere, I haven't really had a bad hit here in Chinatown, Orlando. So I'm pretty excited. This place looks absolutely beautiful on the inside. And honestly, I was just craving some noodles, some broth, some soup. So I'm pretty excited to try all this stuff out. So with that said, let's go ahead and check this food out. All right, so it was a little bit of a misunderstanding. I've been sitting here for like almost 20 minutes now, but I think, it was just a misunderstanding. They thought I had somebody else coming, but it's just me today. So we looked at this here. This is their menu. It's really, really nice. Both sides. Initially, they gave me like this crazy decorative menu, which I thought was pretty hilarious. They're just the menu that you typically look at the entrance. I thought it was pretty funny. With that said, we're gonna order a couple of appetizers and then we're gonna look over to see the different noodle dishes that they have, because it is a noodle house. And I think I'm gonna get like a soup noodle as well as a tossed noodle, which is dry and wet, I'm thinking. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check this menu out. So to get us started, this is their menu right here. We ended up getting a couple of items. I'm not gonna reveal it quite yet, but it is gonna show you all the different prices, at least at the time of filming. This menu is honestly really nice. It's nice and thick. It looks like they're located in different parts of Florida, which is nice. So they have 3 different locations. And then it also specifies that the dish is vegetarian, if it's spicy, and as well if it's cold noodles, which they do offer that, like for example right here. And then of course, you have all the different soup noodles that they offer, and then you have the tossed noodles, which again, I think these are like the sauteed noodles. I'm gonna probably have one of each. And then of course they have soup dumplings as well. So hey, the menu's actually kind of small, although it does have a lot of different options, but it's pretty concise on what you can get, with the exception of the different appetizers and what they call fine snacks. But honestly, I'm really liking how everything looks. I'm liking the atmosphere. I can't wait until the food's out and then we can start digging in and seeing if this place is really worth it. So I'll see you guys then. So we have the first dish out. This is actually recommended by there was a party here right next to me, sitting at a much larger table. And one of the gentlemen came up to me and kind of said, hey, nice to meet you. And they highly suggested this dish, so this is what we're starting with. This right here is gonna be called their spicy wonton. Check this out. I'm gonna be honest, this looks absolutely delicious. You have some peanuts in there, you have some hot oil, you have the very thinly doughed wontons. This looks really good, nice and stuffed. Oh man, I can't wait. I wanna go ahead and try this out. I hope I don't make a mess. It has a little bit of green onions. It does smell really fresh. I really like this. When I say that, I mean the green onions really strong in smell, and it looks like it has like some granulated garlic in there as well, like fresh garlic. But yeah, let's go ahead and try this out. Oh man, that's really freaking good. Beautiful umami, really nice strong spice, not overwhelming, but it's that typical Szechuan spice that you get. The garlic flavor is really strong, yet it's not overwhelming. You don't really taste much of the peanuts. I'm gonna try to see if I can grab a little bit more of the crushed peanuts to see if I can get a little bit more of a nutty flavor. The inside of the wontons have pork in them, very delicious. Let me see if I can bite half of one so I can show you the filling. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Oh. What's in the inside of these?
Pork.
Is it pork?
Yes.
Not like raw?
Let me check.
Yeah, sure.
But this is a pear portion.
Okay.
Then
All right, thank you.
mix well before you eat it.
Okay, we'll do. All right, so funny enough, we had one bite of the wonton, and when I went, I'm glad I took half a bite of one. I didn't check the first one, I ate the whole thing. And it looks like all of the pork on the inside was raw, so I've never had that happen before. I couldn't really taste it. They said they were gonna check into it and look into it. But yeah, there's that. Flavor was good. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait to see if they bring me another one and I'll try to cut it in half before I try it. I've never had that happen. Again, flavor was good, didn't taste any weird anything. I'm actually glad like I took a bite of the second one. I didn't record it because it took me back. I just took a bite when I put the spoon down. I just saw the complete pink meat in there and I was like, oh, and I asked them, is this pork or beef? And they were like, pork. And I was like, oh no. So with that said, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try their second dish, which is their Szechuan chicken and peppercorn. Let's go ahead and try this out. So this one looks interesting as well. You have a bunch of the peppercorn. It looks like hot, crisp, like chili crisp on the top. Let's go ahead and they said that we went ahead and mix this. It's nice that it has peanuts as well. But this is to try to mix this. I'm trying to do it without making a mess because I'm trying to do this with one hand and I'm looking through the camera to make sure the angle's good. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and just get myself some of the chopsticks here and we're gonna go ahead and try this out and see how it is. It looks really, really juicy. It looks like it's chicken thighs. Thankfully, it's cooked all the way through. But yeah, let's go ahead and just try this baby out and see how it is. So for this one, the peanut is a lot more apparent. You have quite a bit of freshness coming through. I'm not really sure what some of this is. It honestly looks like it might be like really finely diced parsley. The crunchiness that you get from the chili crisp as well as the heat and the nuttiness from the peanuts kind of brings it all together. The only thing that's strange that I'm used to it, but a lot of people might not be, is that this is actually served at room temperature and it's pretty dang spicy. Like my whole mouth is numb right now. So you don't really feel the heat. There's a tiny bit of fat in each one of the pieces. I'm really liking this, a lot better. All right guys, we got our next item out. This is gonna be their soup dumplings. When I saw this, I had to order it, I wanna try it out. But we'll roll back a little bit. They're gonna bring me the wontons out again, cooked through perfectly. I'm a little concerned because they're downplaying the fact that they were completely raw. Like when I bit down, I didn't taste anything weird. Again, it was completely pink. It wasn't slightly pink, it was completely raw meat. And they're trying to say, oh no, I just need 1 more minute, that's it. That's a little concerning, but I know accidents happen. It's just the fact that they're downplaying it is kind of concerning. But we're gonna go ahead and check this out. So I didn't want to open it. They brought them out again. We'll check them out in a second, but here we go. These are the soup dumplings. Let's see how it is. Oh, nice. You can see the steam. You can see how full these are. And I like that they put that in the bottom so that way it doesn't stick and it's not just like parchment paper. He also prepared some special sauce on the side, which I think might be soy sauce and black vinegar, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's go ahead and try these out. I know the sauce typically goes on the inside. I'm just trying to get through this real quick. We're gonna go ahead and a little bit of sauce, a little bit of the dumpling. That black vinegar adds a little bit of the sharpness that it was missing. I think my audio was cutting out. I don't know how long. That's really frustrating. But now I'm gonna grab another one and I'm gonna open it up and check the inside so you guys can see how juicy and how it is. Here we go, I'm gonna take a bite. Let's go ahead and check this out. So you guys can see the inside's nice and, there you go. Nice and juicy. You have a nice little meatball in there. Get a little bit of the black vinegar. We're gonna go ahead and pour it on the inside because last time I had it like on the outside. Add a little bit more. I'm doing this with one hand, so just keep that in mind. Usually I get the chopstick, but yeah, let's go ahead and try that out again. There we go. Being completely honest, they're pretty good. In my opinion, not to be rude, nothing special, they're okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of those with me. Let's go back to the wontons. They made a brand new batch, supposedly. I'm gonna pick it up, take a bite and see how they are. So I'm gonna take the first one here. Try a bite here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys this because I want you to understand. So I still think they're good. Now this one is pink, but this is definitely cooked through, no problem. The other one, it was like super soft. Like you could tell it was completely raw. But yeah, grabbing these with chopsticks was a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and use the spoon again here. Let's grab a whole one and try it out. See if once it's fully cooked, if it tastes better. The sauce is delicious though. I mean, it hid the fact that it was raw. Okay guys, here we go. Way better. You actually taste the spice. You taste the pork, the peanut flavor. Again, before it wasn't bad, but I wasn't really getting too much of that meatiness through that I am now. And texturally, there's a little bit more oomph in every bite. All right, guys, we have our next item out. This looks really good. And honestly, for 15 bucks, or actually, I think this one's 12 bucks if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is 12 bucks. For 12 bucks, this is insanely huge, in my opinion. Check this out. This one here is the hot and sour rice noodle soup. The rice noodles are absolutely massive. Again, I'm noticing a pattern here. Every single dish we've had has had peanuts in it. It has minced pork as well. And again, huge, just huge noodles. Almost like udon, maybe not quite as big. And then you have this long spoon. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to try this out. And again, this bowl, I mean, it's pretty tall, but I mean, look at my hand. It's a pretty big bowl. Let's go ahead and dig in. The first thing I want to try is going to be that pork, so here we go. Pretty good. Nothing really overwhelming. I guess it's supposed to just complement the dish. It almost tastes a little bit like chorizo, if I'm being honest, but let's go ahead and try these noodles out. These look beautiful. You can already feel that they're al dente, they're nice and springy. Here we go. Wow, those are really elastic, really soft, but still hold their shape. They're not mushy at all. Let's try some of this really dark broth. Oh, that is that is really good. It has really of that sourness in there. It's spicy. Bok choy adds that little bit of freshness that it was missing. I will say you have to be a friend of the hot and sour because it's really strong. It tastes like there's a good amount of vinegar, or I'm not really sure what makes hot and sour soup hot and sour. I made one a long time ago, but I can't remember the ingredients off the top of my head. But these noodles, again, they're super stringy and delicious. They're very spongy, so they absorbed a lot of that broth. That's why the color is the way it is, because I think these are normally almost clear or white. The peanuts, I think this is just literally regular roasted peanuts, just that they use as a topping. They're not adding much to the dish as a whole. Maybe it's because I'm not like mixing it together really well, so the peanuts get mixed in with the nudes when I'm taking a bite down, but it was really good. I will say, it is making an absolute mess on my shirt though, but that was actually really enjoyable. It was better than I thought it would be. All right, guys, so we got our last dish here. And now I will say, complete transparency as always. I'm guessing it might be partly because of either it might be just the camera or it might be because of what happened with the wontons. So they're gonna hook me up with the dessert. So we'll try it out and see how it is. This right here are gonna be the pork minced tossed noodles. Check this out. So correction here, these are the sesame sauced minced pork noodles. And these are the tossed noodles. So it is tossed in some sort of oil, but it's not like in a broth like the other one. You have a little bit of cucumber. You have some really beautiful carrot right there. You have some green onions, you have some sesame seeds, you have the pork mince and the noodles themselves. We're gonna go ahead and mix it around and then we're gonna try it. So that was one thing that he said like right off the bat, it's like make sure you mix it well before you start eating it. So, ooh, there's the sauce covering this is really thick, but I'm gonna mix it and then we're gonna go ahead and try it just so that way when we pick it up, we can get at least a good amount of pork in every bite. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the cucumbers mixed in there as well. And all right, I could probably do a better job, but I want to go ahead and try them because I am extremely full. I ate way too much because I ate all the appetizers instead of eating the main dish. Let's go ahead and try a little bit. Ooh, there we go. Let's try a little bit and see how it is. It's like really thick, covered in sauce. Let's try it out. Wow, that's really freaking good. It's really different. It's, I think, the only dish I had today that wasn't spicy. This is really freaking delicious. Well, it might be the contrast of it not being spicy. It's extremely creamy. Look at these noodles. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some. Look at the thick sauce just covering all those noodles. Really good. They're springy, but not quite as soft as the other ones. Because I mixed it so well, you get a little bit of cucumbers from those bites that adds a tiny bit of freshness. You get a really good, balanced flavor of like creamy sesame sauce. And usually sesame sauce tends to be really overwhelming. It's not, it's nice and nutty. You get a little bit of the fat from the pork itself. This is delicious. I know it's sesame, but it almost feels like it's a peanut butter based sauce that covers the noodles. I'm actually gonna stop because I really wanna eat them all and I've had enough. I've been on a binge eating thing these last little 3 weeks, so I'm gonna chill out with that. Wow, that last dish was so freaking good. The other ones were pretty dang good, but this one was just like on a whole nother level. Let's see what dessert they said that we're gonna go ahead and provide, and after we do that, I'll give you guys my final thoughts. All right, guys, the last item is out, and this is their snow ice mango. It looks beautiful. Check this out. I mean, it has some fruit pearls, it has some mango. has some mango syrup, it looks like. Let's go ahead and just dig in. Oh, this is super soft and airy. Oh my goodness. I wonder if this is just ice or if it's like vanilla. Let's grab a little bit of the mango, a little bit of the pearls, and that cream. Ooh, let's try that out. I'm hoping this is gonna hit the spot because my mouth is completely numb still from everything. That is delicious. Oh my God. So it is vanilla. These little balls are like little boba pearls, but they're very fruity in flavor. The mango's nice and sweet and delicious and fresh. This syrup, I think is mango syrup. I'm gonna try it on its own after this, but this is amazing. It literally melts in your mouth and dissipates immediately. And you're left behind with these chewy balls and the slight oomph of the mango. Oh man. Yeah, and I think that syrup is mango. It tastes really, really sweet. Oh boy, this is great, and all the other dishes, but this last dish that I couldn't finish, oof. If you guys are gonna get anything, make sure that when you come here, you 100% get the sesame, oh man, minced pork noodles. That is amazing. I'm probably gonna finish half of that at least, and then I'm gonna have to leave it because I can't, obviously you can't take that with you. It's essentially like shaved ice cream. Guys, all in all, I think this place is pretty dang good. Again, I'm gonna pretend like whatever with the wontons didn't happen. Everything else was absolutely delicious, very flavorful. The service was pretty good. Bit of a long wait in the beginning, but I think it was a misunderstanding. I guess they thought somebody else was coming. It's just me today, but all in all, 100% definitely would suggest trying it out. I've tried almost every single restaurant in this Chinatown. I think I have like 4 left, but there's like 20 restaurants here. So I'm pretty excited to come back and do another video on one of the other restaurants around here, but definitely check out Licious Noodles and Bao. Pretty dang good. It's different, so I definitely suggest. With that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again for everything. Thank you so much for commenting every week. For those of you that comment, thanks for being part of the LC crew. I really appreciate it. Those of you that are new, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That way you guys know exactly where you can go eat and what's actually worth it here in Orlando. And do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. It helps us so I can keep doing this on a weekly basis, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's getting a little bit tougher. Even though we've been growing, it's getting a little bit tougher to doing this every week. Just because of how expensive things are nowadays. But with that said, guys, thank you again. I can never say it enough. I'll see you guys next Sunday, and until then, let's just keep on eating.